Welcome viewers, I'm Akshat, and as you see in the title today, I'm going to tell you everything about the dark web. So I'm not just like any other YouTuber running around and saying the same lines. I'm going to spit some things that are different and you might find different. So I actually gave 11 plus precious hours of my life for making this video, and that's a really big deal for me as I'm a student right now. So let's start. So just for the sake of a rookie, I'm going to tell you everything from the starting, and we'll start from the rookie ones. So at first, the internet is divided into two parts: surface web and the deep web. Though you know the surface web is the 10% of the total internet, or the upper part of the internet, and more than 5 billion plus users on the surface of the internet. And that is just the 10% of the whole internet. The deep web, it is the 90% of the whole internet, and as per the 10% of the internet is so wide, you can guess how much wider the 90% of the internet is. And now the thing is that deep web is not all full of the illegal things, but many of the things on the deep web are illegal, but not all. So what if I say you may have had access to the deep web at least once in your lifetime? So would you believe it? No, right? So if you have entered any passcode or password on at least YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, any of these sites, the password may have been saved on the deep web, because the deep web's passwords or authentication are very secure. Everything on the deep web is secured, and it has encryption and anonymity to everything, and it is not easy to crack. So accessing the deep web is not that easy, but we can do it by using a special browser or some special browsers, which are known as the onion routers or Tor browser, or you can say the onion router. Onion router and Tor are the most famous of these. So your normal Chrome or Safari browser are limited, and they disable you the usage of the deep web or the dark web. You can use onion router or onion browser to use the deep web. As the onion router, the name suggests the layers of IP addresses and the codes to track someone. And by that I mean that if you're tracking a person with his IP address, the IP address is not as same as the actual IP he she is using. The IP is covered up many more times, so you can't track. By the time you go for one IP, the person might have changed 10 more IPs, and this gives a great amount of encryption to the anonymity of the users. The dark web. So the dark web is the corner or the most illegal or most dangerous part or the place of the dark web. So I've seen most of you people don't know the difference between dark and deep web. So the dark web is just a part of the deep web. Deep web is wider, greatly wider than the dark web. And dark web is just a part, but big part of the deep web. Is a corner, darkest corner of the deep web. So the first thing you can see on the deep web or the dark web is Silk Road. It's a marketplace on the dark web which sold almost all the things that you can even think of, from a pen to the last shit existing on this planet. But fortunately or unfortunately, it was taken down by the government employees. All the transactions that happen on the dark web are done by using cryptocurrency, more precisely bitcoins or Monero. There are more than about 900,000 bitcoins used as transaction in the dark web. The red rooms. This is a place on which a live stream happens, and there is a poll on which the viewers tell what they want to see, and the one who pays the highest value, their wish is granted. And there is a theory that terrorists get funds or weapons by the red rooms. The collection of funds is not the most, but at least a small part. Some say that the dark web is not much capable to run the live streams on a platform. But now here's a catch. There are 8 levels of the deep web and total 8 levels of the internet. So at least one of those levels may have the capability to run those live streams. So the 8 levels of internet are surface web, buggy web, deep web, charter web, level 6, level 7, the fog, or also known as the virus soup, the pre-march system, and the Mariana web. You know already what the surface web is, I have told you. So let's go straight to the buggy web. So I told you something that your passwords are saved on the deep web. So this division is known as the buggy web. It is the second level of internet and after surface web. This buggy web can also be used or accessed by a normal Chrome or Safari browser too. So now comes the third level, the deep web, and I also told you about that also. So let's go to the next level, the charter web, the fourth part of the web. It is also divided into two parts. This web contains things like drugs, human trafficking, black markets, banned books, videos, etc. This needs a CSS or shell closed system, and this contains more than 80% of the web, not in volume, but the 80% of information. On this web, the charter web, many say that the charter web contains unconditional information on the experimental material, also dark information, such as the Lot 13, the experiences of the World War II, and even the location of Atlantis. Now, there's the level 6 and the level 7, also known as the fog or virus soup, is taken as the same level. There's not much difference in these, and these are both just offering the same. And this web can run on a normal computer with third-party browsers like Tor or Onion Router. But the next show, the pre-mark system and the Mariana web. These two are the heart of the web. This controls the whole internet, and you may need literally a quantum computer to run everything on the internet, or the deep dark and the 8 levels of the dark web are controlled on these two. These both can't be reached by the smartest of the smartest hackers or coders. This is used by the literal gods, I mean the most powerful people on the internet, who may have the access to the quantum computers. But unfortunately, I don't have any information more about these two webs. I've even tried to gather more, but I was unable to. So moving on, let's combine the 7 levels of the dark web. So if you now wanna know how and what happens on the deep web or the dark web, the answer is everything. Everything you can think of happens on the dark web. Like you can order custom videos. Yeah, custom videos. For example, like there is one video which was mistakenly leaked on the surface that one girl was peeling her nose with a potato peeler, and she peeled her nose till she cut the whole bone on her nose. Clearly, her face was numbed and the tears were dropping from her eyes, but there were no expressions. This video was named Perfection, and this was the best example of the orders of custom videos on the dark web. Now, there is a thing like Cannibal Cafe on the dark web. This is a place of recipes of cooking humans. Yes, you heard it right. These are recipes of cutting human bodies, cooking them, and eating them. And these are hella precise. There are many psychopaths on the dark web. Like these psychopaths order and make many gruesome things like milkshake made with human fetus, cutting, cooking, and eating genitals of a man in front of him, having him alive. These psychopaths are up to anything. They have a lot of money. They are little gods of the internet. They are most powerful. No one can catch them. Now, you know you need Tor browser to access the dark web, but now how will you proceed further? So I'm actually going to be telling you how to surf on the dark web or the steps you need to go through to doing something on the dark web. So first download Tor. Now you should probably download the VPN and enter a site, Excavator. So the Excavator is the site that gives links to the websites you are looking for, but this also gives many shady links. So you need an expert or at least knowledge to click on the right ones, or you will get scammed. So a thing from Excavator that criminals are doing is stealing data or accounts of everyone. The sites to do this are GETT, Exigo, Roll20, HOU22, WinMama, and Stronghold Kingdoms, followed by pet flow. There are up to 40 million plus stolen accounts on these websites. You can enter all these websites on the dark web database website on the top while finding the links from the excavator site. Site for hiring hackers is dark web hackers. Yeah, simple. And you can use laptop for searching marketplaces. As I told you, these marketplaces have everything from a PlayStation to the specific type of human body. Yes, you heard it right, specific type of human body. You can get a picture of a dead body or actually the dead body if you want. Like you can add details like eyes should be open and a dead person should be looking straight into your eyes. The weight, height, even the gender, even the scar on the body, the hair color, eye color, skin tone, everything. But the more the details, the more the amount of the body. The most famous thing on the dark web is the hitman's Mexican mafia hit. This is a bit creepy because they accept money only after the person you want to get assassinated is assassinated. These are a bit believable and this can be really scary if you go to this site. The survey over drug shop has heroin, crystal meth, cocaine, GHB and many more dangerous drugs available for the users on the website. These come in pills too and also small packets. And now another site for getting drugs is drugs ban. This is too also the same, but there are many more variety of drugs on this site. There are more than 96 varieties of drugs on this website, and this can be really harmful for the people. Now, again, the hackers. The most reliable hackers are the pro hackers. Yes, the site's name is pro hackers. The Instagram and Facebook hacks would cost you about $270 to $300 US. The Twitter, WhatsApp, Snapchat will cost you about $225 to $250 US. They even provide the credentials to the emails and softwares to pass 2FA. If you don't want to access the email ID, they can provide you the emails. Yes, only the emails, not the email ID and password. And that is just for a handful of $80 to $90 per day. For a full takeover on regular email IDs, this cost about $225 to $250 and $315 to $400 US for the business email IDs. Phone hacking and extraction of data costs $315 US and full remote access cost $400 to $450 US. The website hacking cost $700 US. University grades change cost $540 to $1,000 US per student. You can track a person and his lives every moment, starting from $360. They even educate people how to become a hacker like them, and they sell many courses on their site, starting from $300 to about $6,000. Now, the site for getting armed with guns and little explosives is the Gun City. Guns starting from $400 all the way up to the rocket launcher for $5,000 are available on this site. Another site for guns and ammo is the BMG, Black Mart Guns. They also have customized DJI drones. Yes, customized DJI drones, which drops explosives for about $3,000 to $7,000 and many other missiles kind of explosives. Now, one of the worst of this is packed with the devil. This site is full of the most disturbing content. It is so much gore that you can say the website is the worst, and it assures you will actually change your life by viewing this, and you will be definitely going to hell, to a Lucifer or to the devil after viewing this website. This also contains rape and murder videos, which are much more worse than the ones on the 4chan and the best core. Now comes the money laundering. So if someone uses the dark web to sell services, obviously he's gonna earn money. Now, money laundering is a way to show the government how you earn the money. This is done in many ways, but I'm giving you an example how it is done. So, if you buy a small laundry shop, the government will ask how you earn the money. You're gonna say that all the money I have earned is from this. This small laundry shop is giving me this much money. This is a bit silly, but this is used also. But if you don't like this one, you have much more money for getting people who may save you from this, and at least wiseness or a person to actually give you the wiseness or he's wise enough to help you out. So finally, this is all you need or maybe not need to know about the dark web, and this is the most you need to know about the dark web. And just don't go on a dark web without any precautions, or at least don't go. You have seen in the video it is very very dangerous and it could end up in messing with your life. I think it is very possible that I have told you more than anything you know about the dark web, and this is the end of the video. I don't think you may need any more things to know about the dark web because I've already gathered everything I could, and if I find anything important or safe for the audience to know, I'll surely make a second part of the video on this topic. And now I'll make more video of these types and on this channel. Not too late, but just wait for the upcoming videos, the best of mine on this channel. And on this channel, I'll be live talking to you guys and taking suggestions to answer your questions about me on the live. So please guys go to subscribe this channel too. And this is my Instagram, and I share my pictures here and will come live sometimes in a while. Not much frequently, but I'll come and post pictures too. So these are the other platforms on which I'm available, and you can reach me out on these any of these platforms. And you know what you need to do. You need to click the like button here, subscribe this my main channel. Okay, so now here's the end of the video.